Hey, what's up, everybody? Good evening, good afternoon, good morning, depending on where you are. If it's your first time here, my name is Bobby Bob, Crypto Granny. If you want to join the panel, to join my live chat, the link is in the comments. You're welcome to come on. Well, my title here first starts with the CPI nuclear report for New York. I'm not sure if they did a report. Let me start all over. I don't know what the hell I was just saying. Listen, say no to drugs. I smoke cigarettes and drink coffee. The CPI report is coming in tomorrow. This is live YouTube, so boop, that's my blooper. CPI report comes out tomorrow morning at 8 a.m. So everybody's bracing themselves to see what's going to go on with inflation. They're predicting 8.8% inflation. We don't know nothing, and I personally think, in my opinion, that they are going to play it down, but the CPI report is very important. I've posted many videos already letting people know that you need to stock up on everything. They said there's going to be a food shortage. I do know that the man with the P, I don't know if I can say his name, from the country that's fighting with Ukraine, had threatened the U.S. yesterday. And then New York City got like this nuclear PSA public service announcement. We got inflation. They're talking World War III. I don't know. I mean, this is all speculated. I don't work for the government. But I am preparing myself, and I want to know if you are. I've posted many videos telling people to stock up on canned goods. Listen, you can have the best job, but if a piece of steak is going to cost $20 and you have 4 people in your family, who can afford to put a meal together at $80, a meal plus all your extras? So there's going to be a time, which I hope it don't happen, where we're going to have to eat, things that we're not used to because we're basically all used to a certain lifestyle. But if it's not being transported and the fuel prices keep going up, they're not going to be available. So with that said, 8:30 a.m., we got the CPI report, the numbers coming in. I'm predicting 8.8, 8.9. We have to really start getting our finances in order. Buy what you need, not what you want. I mean, gotta stock up on food. Tuna fish, peanut butter, beans, etc. So yesterday, New York City got a PSA. I was born and raised in New York City, and in a half a century, I've never, ever, ever in my life witnessed anything like this. I'm going to share the video for those of you who haven't seen it. I know alerts were sent to phones. People were in panic. And the mayor's defending this, saying that it's just a public service announcement. But never in my entire life living in New York City have I witnessed anything like this. I mean, I lived through 9/11, and I remember that day as if it was yesterday. I literally went to the school to pick up my children, my daughter, and my nieces and nephews, my brothers and sisters that day. And it's a day I can't forget. But like I said, we've never had a public service announcement such as this one. Stand by. And this was the Office of Emergency Management from New York City that released this video. Just listen. If you want to come on the live, click the StreamYard link, and I'll be more than happy to have you join me. It should be playing shortly. Stand by. Okay, it's playing an ad. Hopefully it'll come up right now. Here we go. We're just waiting on the tape. There's a bit of a lag. I don't know why. And they do also say that internet will be down, electric will be down, water will be scarce. So basically just do what you gotta do to prepare for this cough a bit. I'm trying to stream it. It's taking forever.
So there's been a nuclear attack. Don't ask me how or why, just know that the big one has...
So she starts the video saying, so there's been a nuclear attack. Like, why even start the video like this? It's a real video. It's gonna play now.
hit.
Okay, this is not a joke or a prank. New York City.
Hit.
Okay, this is not a joke or a prank. New York City.
I guess it's loading, so you have to bear with me.
Has actually released a public service announcement. You're looking at it here, explaining what we should do in case of a nuclear attack. That PSA instructs everyone to get inside and head to the basement, or...
Let's let that load. I apologize. Why is it taking so long? Let's start it again. It's literally lagging. All right, what's going on? All right, I'm gonna pull it up on Twitter because it might show better. Just bear with me. Okay, bear with me. I'm gonna pull it up. We're just waiting for it to load. I'm gonna bring it up on Twitter. I don't know why everything's taking so long. This is crazy. Bear with me. know I have it in my profile. If you're not following me on Twitter, it's Crypto Granny Bobby Bob. I don't know what's taking it so long. If there's anybody on the West Coast, I just want you to chime in and let me know if you've got an announcement like this also. I know New York City is trending right now also. Why is it taking so long to load? Not cool. All right, I don't know what's going on. But if you look at the emergency service of New York City, you'll see the PSA announcement. And it's just a little crazy. All right, I guess this is... Right, we're just gonna shut that down. So I'm back. I apologize for the delay. So that's that. You can go on the New York City website and you should be able to see it yourself and listen to it. But she actually starts the PSA as, so there's been a nuclear attack. And then she tells you, go to your basement, and go to your, let me see if I can play it here, just so you could hear it. There was some type of delay on my computer. Let me just see if I can pull it up here. All right, I'm going to be able to pull up the audio so you can listen, but you can go to any website and all the news and find it yourself. New York City Daily News. City Hall wants you to be ready for anything, even a nuclear attack. New York City released a new public service announcement this week to help New Yorkers prepare for the unthinkable, the detonation of an atomic bomb. New York City launches, let's see. And then they're saying to stay inside, and Mayor Adams on Tuesday defended New York City's emergency management team and said that it's cool that we need to learn about this. So I don't know how cool that is, but it's not normal. I'm pulling it up now. It's crazy because they made this PSA yesterday, and today everybody's talking about it. Okay, let's try to pull this up again. Stand by. Here's Jean-Pierre falsely claiming Biden's approval ratings among Democrats at a whopping 92%. Okay, is this the video? No, this is not the video. Oh, here it is. Here we go. And I would also say from that very same poll.
How or why, just know that the big one has hit, okay? So, what do? There are 3 important steps that I want you to remember. Step 1, get inside fast. You, your friends, your family, get inside. And no, staying in the car is not an option. You need to get into a building and move away from the windows. Step 2. Stay inside. Shut all doors and windows. Have a basement? Head there. If you don't have one, get as far into the middle of the building as possible. If you were outside after the blast, get clean immediately. Remove and bag all outer clothing to keep radioactive dust or ash away from your body. Step 3. Stay tuned. Follow media for more information. Don't forget to sign up for Notify NYC for official alerts and updates. And don't go outside until officials say it's safe. Alright? You've got this.
So it's under New York City Emergency Management. You can look it up on your own. New York City Emergency Management, NYC Emergency Management website. She says don't go outside until officials tell you to. Listen to the radio, listen to your socials. But if that happens, I'm very sure that there's not going to be any electric. So I don't know how you would do that. So it's pretty scary that they did that, and they did it in a very untasteful way. They could have done it like, hey, just in case there's a nuclear, like she's like, so there's been a nuclear attack. So, if you really didn't understand what point you got into that PSA, you might think that there was an attack, but there was not. It's just a warning, and New York City Mayor Eric Adams says that he thinks it's pretty cool to prepare people. New York City is the Big Apple, and we got Wall Street, and, this definitely is number one on a hit list for any type of chemical warfare. But I was told that we were threatened, and so was the West Coast. So the East and the West Coast, God bless, and let's hope this don't happen. But it's just crazy the way they throw these messages out there. Like, just stay inside. Like, we stood inside for 2 years already. And now they're talking in New York that you got to mask up again. Like, I don't know what's going on, but they have an agenda, and I don't know what the agenda is, but it's pretty scary. And just, do some research about inflation, do some research about war, chemical warfare, and about food shortages, because it's pretty scary to me. And even if I think I'm prepared, I know I'm not prepared enough. Gotta be missing something. And you can have all the money in the world, but if you don't have food to feed your family and a place to shelter them, then that money don't mean anything. You gotta remember, the story's been told. Pablo Escobar had so much money. He had pallets and pallets of money, and his family was on the run or hiding or whatever the story went, however it went. And they literally had to burn money in the middle of the jungle just to keep warm. They had no food. They couldn't eat the money, but they were warm, but they were hungry. So make sure you prepare, because money, you have all the money in the world, but if there's no food and restaurants are closed, and I don't know, you gotta just think worst case scenario. So anyway, moving on. What's going on in the crypto market? They're saying that Bitcoin is going to go to 10,000. Then some people are saying it's going to 7,000. I say don't shoot the messenger. It's going to go to zero. And when I say that, that means Ethereum is going to be number one. XRP and Cardano are going to be at the top five. This is just my prediction. And I mean, if you're going to spend your money on crypto and sit around waiting, hodling, you might as well get crypto that has purpose, has case, utility. The market cap right now is only $867 billion. That's 2.2 trillion down from what we recently had in the past few months. Bitcoin currently is under 20,000. It's at 19,435. Ethereum is sitting at 1,042. Sometime earlier today it went down to 1,000, I believe. XRP is at beautiful 31 cents. Cardano's at 41. Here's some crazy stuff. The XRP market cap is $15 billion. Cardano is $14 billion, which is crazy because even with Cardano going down, XRP is still sitting at 31 cents, which is awesome. Solana's at 32.84. Dogecoin is at 6 cents. And speaking of Dogecoin, Donald Trump just tweeted that Elon Musk would have dropped to his knees if he asked him to. He's so funny. And then Elon Musk replied, ha ha ha. So pretty funny. At least he got a good sense of humor. So I just been waiting for the dips to buy and accumulate and add to my portfolio. What are you doing? What are you buying? Let's see what's going on. Oh, I'm going to, on July 26th, I'm going to be on it's a town hall with Charles Payne on Fox Business. I will be there. I will be asking a question, nothing big, but I'll be there with Charles Payne at the Fox studio. And I'm pretty excited. Richard Hart was just on Fox Business with Charles Payne. Shout out to Richard Hart and Hex, to all the Hexicans out there. Okay. So this is Crypto Bubbles. For those who don't know, you can go to cryptobubbles.net, and it basically shows you all the crypto. Whatever's in the red is down. That's always a good time to buy. Whatever's in the green is going up. You never want to buy crypto when it's up because you'll be paying. For example, this ICP is 14% higher than it was earlier. The Quant is 38% up. Aave is 15% up. Matic is 6% up. ADA, Cardano, is 8% down, which is 42 cents, which is a good deal. I already have tons of ADA, and that is one of my top, what we call blue chip coins, tokens. And I'm literally waiting for ADA to go down to at least anything under 38 cents, and I will be buying some more. XDC is up right now. And XDC is at almost a little over 2.5 cents, which is a good time to buy in, but it's in the green, so you can wait till it goes down to at least 2/4 of a penny, 0.0244. Let's see what else we got. Sandbox is 6% down. Sandbox is a crypto that has to do with the metaverse. It is currently sitting at a $1.39 billion market cap. It's in the top 36. And I have Sandbox, and I love it. Here we have Hex. Hex is at 3 cents. And it's 3.5 cents, actually. And I bought Hex, and Hex has went up as high as 50 cents a share. So it has a $6 billion market cap. And according to CoinMarketCap, it ranks number 13 in the crypto space. That is Hex. Shout out to all the Hexicans. Mana Decentraland is 9% down. and it's for the great price of 79 cents. When I first bought Mana, I paid 80 cents, and when I woke up the next day, it was like $4. That was a good buy. That was a really, really good buy. So what else can we talk about? Any questions, anybody? Is anybody getting into the crypto space anytime soon? I'm going to go back and drop the Hex bubble and let it sit there. I am an XRP hodler and I don't trade my XRP. I love crypto.com, Chronos. I used to be into Ethereum Classic, not interested anymore. ApeCoin caught the monkeypox. It is sick and it's not a good thing. ICP is up 14. Let's see what ICP is right now. We'll get back to Hex. ICP is at 633. Everybody knows my ICP story. I bought a lot of them at $400 a piece, and they went down to like $4, $3. But what I did now that the price went down, instead of taking that loss, I just added to my ICP bag, and from there I'll just keep it in prayer and hope it goes to where it's supposed to go again. We have just a shout out to Amanda Serrano. She will be fighting in Madison Square Garden August 6th. If you haven't got your tickets, get them now. And Jake Paul will be fighting also, so check it out. And they're both into crypto. And sometime after that fight, I'm going to work on having Amanda Serrano and her manager on my channel. And hopefully I can get Cindy Serrano, her sister. And she is the first woman that ever sold out Madison Square Garden. And she happens to be from where I was born and raised. And she's Puerto Rican. So shout out to her, girl power. The beautiful Amanda Serrano. Let's see. So somebody made up a chart and it says Hex is greater than Bitcoin, Postchain is greater than Ethereum, and PostX is better than Uniswap. So those are all platforms created by the one and only Richard Hart, the Hex creator. Look into hex.com, postchain.com, and postx.com. I guess postx is like a Uniswap. Postchain is like it's a blockchain. And Hex is actually the crypto created by Richard Hart, which soon I will be having on this channel, I hope. Shout out to the whole Hexican crew. Let me see. Ada Gang, XRP Army. Everybody likes different type of cryptos. Listen, Tammy, the crypto queen, had asked me the other day if she sent me a message, and I said, "What was that?" And she's like, "It's a project that's out. It's 5 cents." I didn't jump into it. It's not really what I like to buy, but it went up to $1. So can you imagine if I would have put $100, $1,000? I mean, it would have been a nice little bag right there. It would have been a payday. StreamYard link. You know, it's crazy because I know. Let me put the StreamYard link. I know if I'm on Twitter, I don't think they see the link for the comments. I wonder if we can figure out how anybody on Twitter, if they can, I wonder, how can I find that out? If anybody's on Twitter, is there any way for you to comment in the live? Or is that only through YouTube? If anyone can answer my question, please let me know. Okay, Charles Hoskinson said, remember, you don't have to... Wait, what is he saying?
with their family, and a competitive parallel private system can exist. Or you don't have to do GovTech to change things in Ethiopia. Once this is here, the kids know it, they'll share it with their family, and a competitive parallel private system can exist. So it's not the government's decision. We tend to think, well, how do we convince the government to say yes or no? In Africa, things work very differently. The most popular monies in Africa are issued by governments, like MPSA is an example of that. So in the absence of stability, leadership, and these other factors, what you can do is you can create private standards that become pan-African standards, and in many cases are actually stronger than what the nation state does. Remember, you don't have to do GovTech to change things in Ethiopia.
So he says, remember, you don't have to do GovTech to change things in Ethiopia. Once this is here and the kids know it, they'll share it with their family, and a competitive parallel private system can exist. That was Charles Hoskinson. So he is the creator of Cardano ADA, and he was the co-creator of Ethereum. Shout out to Mr. Hoskinson. Thank you for doing what you do. Okay, what is this? Development activity. Cardano's on the top of the list. Ethereum, Cosmos, Elron, Polkadot, Kusama, IOTA, Decentraland, Hedera, HBAR, and Internet Computer. Well, I hope that's true because I have about 6 of those mentioned. Let's see. All right, well, I'm going to just go down and
Yeah, that is a pretty major invasion of privacy. We will concede that. How would you like your text messages to get out there in public? On the other hand, they probably wouldn't be quite as interesting as Hunter Biden's. And on balance, we're glad to see that because we're learning a lot about the Biden family's business arrangements with China. They are extensive. We're also learning about what the Biden family is like, and boy, are they repulsive. We learned, among other things, what Hunter Biden thinks of the family matriarch, and that would, of course, be America's doctor, Dr. Jill. Now, the Sun is reporting that in one text message, Hunter Biden once described his stepmother, that would be the first lady of the United States, as, we're quoting now, a vindictive moron. He also called her the bad word, which you can't use on TV, but it's the bad one, what you can't use even at home. Use that word. But what about vindictive moron? Is that true? Well, we did a little research, and it turns out, yeah, it's true. She's a vindictive moron. Now, we know she's a moron because we read her doctoral thesis. And that proves, among other things, she can't do simple math. And if you don't believe that, here's why. So we're quoting. 3/4 of the class will be Caucasian, 1/4 of the class will be African American, 1 seat will hold a Latino, and the remaining seats will be filled with students of Asian descent or non-resident aliens. How many percentage points is that? Now later on in the thesis, it's a doctoral thesis, why she's Dr. Jill. She miscalculates private and public sector school enrollment by more than, 200 percentage points. Now, you might be tempted to dismiss all of that. Maybe she wrote her thesis in 10 minutes in the subway, knowing that no one at the University of Delaware would dare correct it. Of course, they didn't. And that would explain the hundreds of typos in her thesis. But you don't need to believe her thesis to know that Dr. Jill is, in fact, in the words of Hunter Biden himself, her son, a moron, because we have videos of her speaking. Here was Dr. Jill yesterday at something called the Black Takes Inclusion Luncheon in San Antonio, Texas.
All help build this organization with the understanding that the diversity of this community, as distinct as the mochas of the Bronx, as beautiful as the blossoms of Miami, and as unique as the breakfast tacos here in San Antonio, is your strength.
Yes, I'm not patronizing you Latinx people, but you're all tacos. Just all tacos. That's what the First Lady said. Now, the National Association of Hispanic Journalists.
So, Jill, I'm going to let you know, we're not all tacos, okay? That's just as racist, and I'm mixed. So I can say what I want to say, and I don't mean this in a racist way. It's like me saying, oh, this is awesome. This is like a bunch of crackers or sliced white bread. Watch what you say. You're the first lady. You're calling Latinos, Latinas, tacos, and we're more than tacos. We're taco supremes. No, but seriously, that's not nice. That's like Hillary saying she had hot sauce in her purse so she could relate to her predominantly black audience that time. She literally goes, I carry hot sauce in my purse. Like, what the heck is that? She should have just said, I got some chitlins and chicken wings in my pocketbook. Like, that was some racist shit you said. But anyway, those are politics. And you're going to say, people are going to say, oh, Trump is racist too. But you know what? Trump isn't racist. He gave a lot of jobs to Latinos and blacks, and he's in favor of women. Despite what the news told you, do your own research with anything in life. Trump is far from racist. And I remember a story about Joe Biden with black people. It wasn't the nicest things that he said. So do your own research, open up your eyes. You call yourself woke, so wake up, okay? Anyway, it's Crypto Granny. I'm going to sit here for a few more minutes and we will look at something else. But Jill Biden, sorry to tell you, I'm not a taco. I wouldn't mind eating a taco, but I'm not a taco. And I know Hunter Biden called you a vindictive CUNT. So, and I also know that you were Joe Biden's friend's wife, and you were friends with his wife, and you're not a good lady. You're not. You're terrible. He was caring of children. You wouldn't say all the bad things you've been saying. Caring of humankind, you wouldn't be saying half the things you're saying. So anyways, I will let you all go. You have a blessed evening. Till next time, take care and God bless. Crypto Granny. Hi. I am
been Catholics in Texas.
Oh shit.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Hi. Look.
Oh, the grandma. She got the bridge behind her.
Hey, yeah, you want to talk to Grandpa?
Was it Grandpa?